We've got heavyweights going in right now. Steven Torres right there going up against Justin Rolfe. Let's go to Heidi Androl. Heidi?
Thanks, Brian. You know, I had a great conversation with Steven Torres this week. He was 19 years old, 6'8", 410 pounds. He went by a gym, started hitting the heavy bag to lose weight, and it worked. 6 months later, he weighed 250 pounds, and he found his love of boxing. He now is 23 years old, weighs about 250 pounds, said that previous to this camp in July, he was actually Facebook messaged by JD's, who's, of course, the trainer of Deontay Wilder. He said it was 10 p.m., he was laying in bed, he got a direct message, hey, you want to come to Tuscaloosa, spar with Deontay? He said, yeah. He said, I didn't go to sleep, I got up, I went for a run, I got a COVID test the next day. A week later, he was in Tuscaloosa sparring with Deontay. So that was cut a little short. He only got 2 weeks in with him because of Tyson Fury testing positive for COVID, but said he wants to showcase all that he's learned from the heavyweight here tonight. Brian?
Heidi, thank you so much. We go right to the tail of the tape. Torres is now at 6'7", 250. Justin Rolfe, 5'10", 257 and 3/4. Reach advantage to the younger Torres. We go back to the ring, and Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Well, fans, from the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, Premier Boxing Champions presents our next attraction in the ring. Introducing our judges, scoring from ringside, we have Glenn Feldman, Chris Migliori, and Ricardo Ocasio. All right, fans, here we go. Heavyweights in the ring. We're scheduled 4 rounds of boxing. I introduce to you first on my right. He is fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks with green and white trim. Joining us from Fairfield, Maine. He weighed in at 257 3/4 pounds with a record of 6 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. He has 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing Justin Crazy Train Rolfe. And his opponent across the ring, he is fighting out of the blue corner in this 4-round attraction, wearing black trunks, silver trim, hailing from Reading, Pennsylvania. He weighed in at 250 pounds. He is undefeated in his young campaign in the ring with a record of 4 wins, no losses. All 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the undefeated, hard-hitting heavyweight, Steve XXL Torres. And a referee in charge now to give instructions, Robert Hoyle.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the instructions in the dressing room. I warn you now, no rabbit punches. We're using instant replay. If you see the yellow light, you ignore it. Keep fighting until I tell you to stop. Right here, anything on this belt line is a low blow. Anything here on his belt line is a legal punch. Touch him up, scoot back.
Well, it's weight classes, even though this is the unlimited weight category, not height classes, so they're about the same weight. Torres, I think he's still an XXL, but maybe he's just XL. Might have to change that nickname, Joe.
Yeah, look, I mean, he's 6'7". I mean, he's triple XL, in my book. You're 6'7".
Right. You got to go to the big and tall men show, is what you're saying. Yeah, Steven Torres, Justin Rolfe, underway here in Las Vegas. It's only a 4-round fight. Heavyweights underway. And again, as Heidi mentioned, Steven Torres getting in some sparring with Deontay Wilder. That helps your level of progression, Joe, just being in there with a world-class world champion.
Yeah, it does. And I like what he's doing already, Torres, is that because I've seen a little film on Rolfe, and he's a real swarmer, and he's awkward guy, and he likes to lay on you and kind of muscle you a little bit. And if you move on him and try to catch him from a distance, I think you'd be better off than getting into one of these wrestling matches like they're doing right there.
That wasn't a bad hook from Justin Rolfe either at the end of that combination. This is his first fight outside of New England. He is from Fairfield, Maine, so he's not had the same level of competition that Steven Torres had, even though Torres is only 4 fights in as a pro. Good long jab there by Torres, but he gets back into the corner, tries to fight out with an uppercut. Good hook lands by Rolfe.
That's
Again,
right.
Got to be careful. That's a 260-pound man.
But Torres is in the wrong spot when you're fighting a guy like Rolfe.
Yeah, no question.
Stay out in the center of the ring. Now Torres did land a couple good right hands, and that's his shot. He likes the right hand, and if he hurts you, it's going to be with the right hand.
Torres trying to measure him there, and he's active with the jab. Pops him on the way out. And here's Rolfe on the left-hand side. You'll see that hook able to land on the jaw of Steven Torres.
Boy, he's got a really nice right hand, Steven Torres.
Comes right off that jab, too. Each a right hand from Rolfe. Rolfe is very game halfway through round number 1. You can see Torres using that as a range finder, trying to slow Rolfe up, keep him off at the end of that jab. But you've got to make the man respect a stick, Jonah. Can't just lay it out there. You got to punish him with the jab.
Yeah, but if the jab is being used as a measuring stick, the right hand is the punisher right now.
Right.
So, you know, I'd rather get hit with a stiff jab than a stiff right hand.
There's a good right hand by Torres.
Actually, I'd rather not get hit by either.
If you had your choice, it doesn't matter. Let's not get hit at all. Combination there as Rolfe slows up a little bit. Torres fights out of that. He got hung up, but now he chops down. Just missed with that right hand. That one landed. Another right hands are now landing regularly on the head of Justin Rolfe. Robert Hoyle taking a close look. Doesn't like what he sees.
He really is taking a close, and he's a great referee. And, you know, if Rolfe doesn't do something
Torres
back, there it is. See?
Torres with a flurry. And that is enough to stop this fight. Robert Hoyle did not want to see any more punishment on Rolfe.
And it was a great move because, you know what, it wasn't going to get any better for Rolfe, I can tell you that.
Rolfe's a little upset, and I don't know. I guess he could. Torres, though, had the awareness. I just want to throw punches. The referee's close. He's about to make his call. I'm gonna make him make this call.
Torres was throwing right hands at will, hitting him at will, kind of holding him a little bit with his left hand and shooting the right hand. But regardless, he was in total control of that. It wasn't going to get any better. And how many right hands do you want a guy to take before you step in and stop him?
No, valid point.
And the thing is, Rolfe really wasn't offering much of an offense himself. An occasional punch here and there.
Well, he was 30 seconds before, just to
That's what I mean.
Be fair, right.
Occasionally.
Right.
But he was bent over here. He was kind of in that defensive position.
I think the tide had turned. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It had, yeah.
And, you know, again, we're defending stoppages here, and you and I will both like to see, especially like in the main event, guys will go to war and let the fighters settle it. Steven's excited. All right.
Get the flag here, Steve.
Leave the flag. There you go.
La bandera.
He's got it. Well, he's excited. Again, this is a man who said, hey, boxing has saved my life. He was over 400 pounds. He's down to 250, obviously very trim, in shape, and he gets another professional win. And a good sense of things, too, knowing that the referee is hovering. I'm going to keep throwing, and I can get this guy out. I might not take him off his feet, but I can end this fight. And that's exactly what happened. Steven Torres, 5-0. All 5 wins for knockout. Robert Hoyle has seen enough. That's it. This one a little quicker than the first fight. Let's go to the ring and get the official decision here and the call from Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Well, fans, we have the time of 2 minutes 33 seconds in round number 1. The referee in charge, Robert Hoyle, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout, and he is still undefeated. Double XL, Steve Torres.
Steve Torres now 5-0, all 5 wins by knockout. He's excited, gets a fight in Las Vegas on a Pacquiao undercard, and he comes away a winner here tonight. You can see how delighted he is. Let's go to the ring and Heidi Androl. Heidi?
Stephen, we'll let you. I know
There he is.
you're enjoying the moment. I love it, as you should be. Your 5th straight win, 5th one ending before the final bell. Congratulations. You knew that Justin Rolfe was going to come in with kind of that awkward style. Did you think the stoppage was fair?
I think the stoppage was fair. I was hitting it too many times with the right hand. My job was to stick and move off the jab, counter when he came in with the left hook, and I think I did well and executed my plan.
You know, you've told me this week that you want to show the fans and those out there that you can overcome anything, just as you have, losing all of the weight and being here in this moment right now. Do you feel as though you're doing that, and what do you want to say to those fans?
Yes, ma'am. Anything is possible. I was 410 pounds. I lost 250 pounds in 6 months. Anything is possible. Keep working hard. You can achieve your dreams just like I'm achieving my dreams right now. I want to give a big thank you to Al Heyman, PBC, Louis de Cuba, my team behind me, the beautiful people in the stands. Thank you guys for watching, all the people all around the world, and thank you guys. I appreciate it. Steven Torres, baby.
I know they're celebrating in Redding, Pennsylvania, and as well as in Puerto Rico. Before I let you go, what are your goals? You've been sparring with Deontay Wilder. You've trained with Travis Kaufman. As a heavyweight, what are your goals?
my goal was to be heavyweight champion, as everybody should be. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be a world champion in this game, but I also want to inspire and uplift the youth. That's my main goal. You uplift the youth and you inspire them, and they all come up too, and they end up following their dreams just like I am.